So, what are you doing now?
I'm chopping up some bok choy to put in the ramen.
Okay. So what you got in this pot?
That is half chicken broth and half water.
I see you got some garlic over here.
Yep, that is about to get smashed and put in the broth along with some other goodies.
Damn, smell good already, and it's just water and broth. Check you out over here shaving carrots.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta get a little fancy.
What you doing?
I'm about to add some things to the broth that'll give it a nice flavor.
Okay. Broth smell like it already got some things in the broth that gave it some nice flavor.
Well, this is gonna make it better.
Yeah. Okay. So what's going in there first?
First, we are going to do smashed garlic.
Okay.
And then we are going to do green onion.
Oh, we go put them in there whole, huh?
The whole thing.
Alright.
And then we're gonna add shrimp. Now the shrimp don't stay in there for too long. I let them cook and then I take them out, peel them, and put the peels back in the broth to add more flavor.
Oh, okay. Alright. You got it. Alright, so you gonna let this sit for a while?
Yes, we're gonna let everything sit in the broth for about 30 minutes. The longer it sits, the better the broth will be.
Okay, alright.
Just cover it up and let it absorb all the flavors of the onion and the garlic. Okay, so now the shrimp have been cooking in the broth for about 5 minutes. That should give them enough time to turn pink. And what you want to do is take the shrimp back out. See how well good they look? Yeah.
Like that shrimp wiggle with it.
Wiggle. Yeah, so once they're pink like that, you want to take them out because you don't want to overcook them. And then you're going to take the shells off and put the shells back in the broth to absorb more of that shrimp flavor.
Scrumpus. Nah, this smells really good already. That don't make no sense.
It smells delicious.
Like that garlic already hitting.
All right, let's take these shells off. Okay, the shells are going back in. And then we're just gonna let that simmer again for about 15-20 minutes.
Oh my God. Why does this smell so good? Like...
So now we're gonna take out all of these extras so that we can start adding in our veggies for the ramen.
Okay.
Like I said, the longer it sits, the better the flavor. Alright, and now all you're left with is the murky, delicious broth packed with flavor. And now we're gonna start adding our veggies. Alright, so we have some bok choy. And then we have mushrooms. We have cremini, oyster, and shiitake. And we're gonna let all this cook for about another 15 minutes.
So you said these gonna boil for about 6 or 7 minutes?
Yes, to get that soft boiled texture.
Okay. Okay, so you boiled the egg for 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, took it out, put it in cold water for 2 minutes.
Cold water with ice.
Cold water with ice for 2 minutes.
And then you want to peel it under some cool running water so that the shell can come off easily.
Okay.
Not take any of that egg white with it.
Alright, so we hoping for a nice soft boiled egg.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Ooh.
Okay, right now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And then half a teaspoon of some ground ginger. And about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And mix that up really good. And then let it simmer again for a few minutes. So we're just gonna add some broth to our ramen noodles and let them sit for 5 minutes and cook. Let's add our toppings now. Next, we're gonna add our mushrooms. Now a little bit of shaved carrot. We have some bean sprouts. Our shrimp. Green onion. Cilantro. Last but not least, the soft boiled egg. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lime all over to add a little pop of flavor. And then if you want, you could add more soy sauce, chili sauce, sriracha, anything to give it a little bit of pop. And there you have it. Really super simple, delicious ramen.
At the house.
At the house. You don't have to go out and find it. You can make it at home for yourself. It's really easy.
It's time to eat. Let's feast.